Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Anna, and I am very happy to be here today. In this show, we talk about interesting places and things in the world. We use simple English, so it is easy to understand. Today, we have a very famous topic. It is the Statue of Liberty. Maybe you know it, or maybe it is new for you. Do not worry, we will explain everything step by step. I am here with my friend Mark. Hi, Mark. How are you today? And are you ready to talk about this great statue with me?
Hi, Anna. Hello, everyone. I am Mark, and I feel great today. Thank you for asking. Yes, I am very ready and also excited to talk about the Statue of Liberty. It is a very famous symbol in the world, and many people visit it every year. I think this topic is perfect for our listeners because it is interesting and not too difficult. We will try to use easy words and clear ideas, so if you are learning English, you can listen and learn at the same time. Let's enjoy this conversation together and learn something new today.
That sounds wonderful, Mark. I think our listeners will enjoy this topic a lot. The Statue of Liberty is not just a statue. It has a story and a meaning. Many people see it in pictures, movies, or books, but today we will talk about it in a simple and friendly way. We will explain where it is, what it looks like, and why it is important. We will also share some small and fun facts, so please stay with us and listen carefully. Mark, let's start slowly so everyone can follow us easily.
Yes, Anna, that is a good idea. We will go step by step. First, we can talk about what the Statue of Liberty is. Then, we can talk about where it is and why people like it so much. I think many listeners already know the name, but maybe they do not know the details. That's okay. This podcast is for beginners, so we will keep it simple and clear. Also, we will speak slowly and use easy words. I hope everyone feels comfortable and enjoys listening to us today.
Great, Mark. I also want to say something to our listeners. If you do not understand every word, it is okay. Just listen and try your best. You can learn little by little. The Statue of Liberty is a good topic because it is famous and interesting. You can also talk about it with your friends later. Maybe you can even visit it one day. That would be amazing. So now, let's begin our journey and learn about this special statue together.
Yes, Anna, that is a very nice message. Learning a language takes time, and practice is important. Listening to simple conversations like this can really help. Today, we are your guides, and we will help you understand the Statue of Liberty. We will keep our ideas short and clear. If you enjoy this episode, you can listen again to understand more. Now, let's move on and start talking about the statue. I think everyone is ready to learn something new.
All right, Mark, let's begin. First, I want to ask you a simple question. When you hear the name Statue of Liberty, what do you think about? Do you think about a big statue, a country, or maybe a story? For me, I think about a tall green statue near the sea. I also think about freedom and hope. It looks very strong and beautiful. Many people take pictures of it. I think it is a very special place. What do you think, Mark?
That is a great question, Anna. When I hear Statue of Liberty, I imagine a very tall statue with a torch in her hand. I also think about people coming to a new country and starting a new life. The statue feels like a welcome sign. It says, "Hello, you are safe here." I think that is a very powerful idea. It's not just a statue, but also a symbol of something important. That is why many people love it so much.
Yes, Mark, I agree with you. It is more than just a statue. It has a deep meaning. I think this makes it very interesting for our listeners. Today, we will learn not only about how it looks, but also what it means to people. We will keep our language easy so everyone can understand. I feel very excited to continue this topic. I hope our listeners feel excited too. Let's keep going and learn more together.
I feel the same, Anna. This is a great start to our podcast. We introduced the topic, and now everyone knows what we will talk about.
In the next part, we can give more details. We can talk about where the Statue of Liberty is and some simple facts. So stay with us and get ready for more simple and interesting information.
Thank you, Mark. I think we are ready to move to the next part soon. But first, I want to remind our listeners again to relax and enjoy. You do not need to understand everything perfectly. Just listen and learn, step by step. The Statue of Liberty is a beautiful topic, and we will explore it together. I am happy to share this time with you and with Mark. Let's continue our conversation and learn more in the next part.
That is perfect, Anna. I think we had a very nice introduction. We greeted our listeners, we shared our topic, and we explained our plan. Now everyone is ready to learn more about the Statue of Liberty. In the next part, we will talk about its location and some simple facts. So stay tuned and let's continue this fun and easy learning journey.
All right, Mark, let's start part 1. I want to talk about where the Statue of Liberty is. It is in the United States, in New York City. The statue stands on a small island called Liberty Island. It is in the water, not on the main land. People need to take a boat to go there. I think that is very interesting and fun. When people arrive, they can see the statue very close. It is also a good place to take photos. Mark, can you tell us more about this location in simple words?
Yes, Anna, of course. Liberty Island is in New York Harbor. That means it is near the sea and surrounded by water. From the island, people can also see the city of New York. They can see tall buildings and boats in the water. Many tourists visit this place every day. They take a ferry, which is a kind of boat, to reach the island. The trip is not very long, but it is very nice. People enjoy the view of the water and the city while they travel. It feels like a small adventure.
That sounds very nice, Mark. I think the boat ride is a special part of the visit. Now let's talk about what the statue looks like. The Statue of Liberty is very tall and big. It is a woman who is standing. She wears a long robe, like a dress. On her head, she has a crown with 7 points. In one hand, she holds a torch, and in the other hand, she holds a book. The statue is green in color. I think it looks very strong and beautiful. What do you think, Mark?
I agree, Anna. The statue is very beautiful and also very unique. Many people are surprised by its size. It is much bigger than they think. The green color is also interesting. It was not always green. At first, it was a brown color like copper metal. But over time, the color changed because of air and weather. Now it is green, and that makes it special. The torch in her hand is also important. It looks like a light. I think it shows hope and guidance. People can see it from far away.
Wow, that is very interesting, Mark. I did not know that the color changed over time. That is a nice fact for our listeners. Now let's talk about the book in her hand. The book is not just any book. It has a date written on it. The date is July 4th, 1776. This is a very important day for the United States. It is the day when the country became independent. So the statue shows both freedom and history. I think this makes it more meaningful. What do you think about that, Mark?
Yes, Anna, that is correct. The date on the book is very important. It reminds people of the country's history. The Statue of Liberty is not just a piece of art, it tells a story. Every part of the statue has a meaning. The crown, the torch, and the book all show ideas like freedom, knowledge, and hope. This is why people respect it so much. When visitors see the statue, they do not only see a big object, they also think about these ideas. It makes the visit more special and emotional for many people.
I really like that, Mark. It is nice to see how one statue can have many meanings. Now let's talk about how tall it is. The Statue of Liberty is very tall. From the ground to the top of the torch, it is about 93 meters. That is very high. It is like a very tall building. People can also go inside the statue. They can climb stairs to go up. From the top, they can see a beautiful view of the city and the water. I think that must be very exciting for visitors.
Yes, Anna, it is very exciting. But climbing to the top is not easy. There are many steps and people need to walk a lot. Still, many visitors want to try it. They want to see the view from the crown. It's a special experience. Also, there is a museum on the island. In the museum, people can learn more about the history of the statue. They can see pictures and old objects. This helps them understand the story better. So, visiting the Statue of Liberty is both fun and educational.
That is great, Mark. I think it is good for learning and also for enjoying time. Now, I want to ask you something. Why do you think so many people visit the Statue of Liberty every year? Is it because it is famous, or is there another reason? For me, I think it is because it is a symbol of freedom. People feel something special when they see it. It is not just a tourist place, it has a strong message. What do you think, Mark?
I think you're right, Anna. People visit it because of both reasons. It is very famous, so many people want to see it, but also it has a deep meaning. It represents freedom and a new start. In the past, many people came to the United States by ship. The Statue of Liberty was one of the first things they saw. It made them feel welcome. That feeling is still important today. So, when people visit, they remember that story. It makes the statue very special in their hearts.
Yes, Mark, that is a very beautiful idea. I think our listeners can understand now why the statue is so important. In this part, we talked about where it is, what it looks like, and some simple facts. We used easy words, so I hope everyone could follow us. I feel happy with this part. It was simple, but also interesting. Let's continue and learn even more in the next part. Are you ready, Mark?
Yes, Anna, I am ready. This was a very good first part. We shared many useful details in a simple way. I think our listeners learned a lot already. In the next part, we can talk more about the history of the Statue of Liberty and how it was made. That will be very interesting too. So, everyone, stay with us and keep listening. Let's move on to part 2 and continue our learning journey together.
All right, Mark, welcome to part 2. Now we will talk about the history of the Statue of Liberty. This is very interesting, but we will keep it simple. The statue was a gift. It was a present from France to the United States. France wanted to celebrate friendship between the two countries. I think that is very kind and special. The statue was made in France first, and then it was sent to America. That sounds like a big job. Mark, can you tell us more about how they made and moved this huge statue?
Yes, Anna, it was a very big project. The statue was designed by a French artist named Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi. He had the idea to create a large statue for freedom. Another man, Gustave Eiffel, helped to build the inside structure. The statue was made from metal, and it was built in many pieces. After that, they took it apart and put it in boxes. Then they shipped it across the ocean by boat. When it arrived in New York, workers put all the pieces together again. It took time and hard work to finish it.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work, Mark. I think it is amazing that people could build something so big a long time ago. The Statue of Liberty was finished in 1886. That is more than 100 years ago. Even today, it still stands strong. I think that is very impressive. Also, many people helped to build it, not just one person. It was teamwork. I like that idea. It shows that people can do great things together. What do you think about that, Mark?
I agree, Anna. Teamwork was very important for this project. Many workers, artists, and engineers worked together. They needed skill and patience. Also, the people in the United States helped to build the base of the statue. They raised money to make it, so both countries worked together. That makes the statue even more meaningful. It is a symbol of friendship and cooperation. When people see it today, they can remember this story. It is not only about the past, but also about working together in the present.
That is a very nice message, Mark. Now, let's talk about what the statue means. The Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom. Freedom means people can live their lives and make choices. The torch in her hand shows light and hope. It is like a guide for people. The statue also welcomes visitors to the country. In the past, many people came by ship and they saw the statue first. I think they felt happy and safe. It must have been a very emotional moment for them.
Yes, Anna, that is true. Many immigrants came to the United States for a new life. They left their old homes and traveled far. When they saw the Statue of Liberty, they felt hope. It was like a sign that said, "Welcome." It gave them courage. This is why the statue is very important in history. It represents dreams and new beginnings. Even today, people think about these ideas when they see it. It is more than a monument. It is a symbol of human hopes and dreams.
I really like that idea, Mark. It makes the statue feel alive with meaning. Now, I want to share a small fact. The full name of the statue is Liberty Enlightening the World. That is a long name, but it has a nice meaning. It shows that liberty or freedom brings light to people. I think that is very beautiful. Many people do not know this full name, so it is a good thing to learn. Do you like this name, Mark?
Yes, Anna, I like it very much. It sounds poetic and meaningful. It shows that the statue is not just for one country, but for the whole world. The idea of freedom is important for everyone. The statue shares this message with all people. That is why it is so famous. People from many countries visit it. They take photos, but they also think about its meaning. It connects people from different places. I think that is very powerful and inspiring.
Yes, Mark, I agree. It connects people and ideas. In this part, we talked about the history, the people who made it, and its meaning. I think we explained it in a simple way. Our listeners can now understand more about the Statue of Liberty. It is not only big and beautiful, but also full of history and emotion. I feel happy about this part. Let's get ready to move to part 3 soon.
That was a great discussion, Anna. We shared many important ideas in easy English. I hope our listeners enjoyed learning about the history and meaning. In part 3, we can talk about visiting the statue and some fun experiences. That will be interesting and useful. So, everyone, stay near us. Let's continue to part 3 and learn even more together.
All right, Mark, welcome to part 3. Now let's talk about visiting the Statue of Liberty. I think this is very exciting. Many people dream about going there. First, visitors need to go to New York City. Then they take a ferry to Liberty Island. The boat ride is fun and relaxing. People can see the water and the city. When they arrive, they can walk around and look at the statue from different sides. They can take many photos. I think it is a great place for a day trip. Mark, what can visitors do there?
Yes, Anna, there are many things to do. Visitors can walk around the island and enjoy the view. They can also visit the museum. In the museum, people can learn about the history of the statue in a simple way. There are pictures, videos, and objects. People can also go inside the statue. Some visitors climb the stairs to the crown. It is not easy, but it is very special. From the top, they can see the city and the sea. It is a beautiful view. Many people remember this experience for a long time.
That sounds amazing, Mark. I think climbing to the crown is a big adventure. But maybe some people do not want to climb many stairs. That is okay too. They can still enjoy the island and take pictures. Also, they can sit and relax and enjoy the fresh air. It is a nice place to spend time with family or friends. I think it is good for both fun and learning. Visitors can learn history and also have a good time. What do you think is the best time to visit, Mark?
Good question, Anna. I think spring and fall are nice times to visit. The weather is not too hot and not too cold. Summer is also popular, but it can be very busy. Many tourists come at that time. If people want a quiet visit, they can go early in the morning. Also, it is good to buy tickets before going. This can save time. Planning is important for a good trip. If people prepare well, they can enjoy the visit more and feel relaxed during the day.
That is very helpful, Mark. Planning makes a big difference. Now I want to ask you something fun. If you visit the Statue of Liberty, what will you do first? For me, I think I will take many photos. I love taking pictures of famous places. Then I will walk around and enjoy the view. Maybe I will also visit the museum. I want to learn more about the story. It sounds like a perfect day. What about you, Mark?
That is a fun question, Anna. First, I think I will look at the statue carefully. I want to see all the details, like the crown and the torch. Then I will take photos, of course. After that, I will try to go inside and climb up. I like a challenge, so I want to reach the top. I also want to see the view from the crown. After that, I will visit the museum to learn more. I think it will be a very full and exciting day.
That sounds like a great plan, Mark. I think you will enjoy it a lot. Also, I think it is nice that this place is good for all kinds of people. Some people like history, some like photos, and some like adventure. The Statue of Liberty has something for everyone. That is why it is so popular. It is not only a symbol, but also a place for real experiences. I think our listeners now can imagine visiting it now. That makes learning more fun.
Yes, Anna, I agree. When people imagine a place, it becomes more real for them. This helps them learn better. The Statue of Liberty is a great example. It is famous, meaningful, and also fun to visit. People can learn, relax, and enjoy at the same time. That is very special. I think many of our listeners now want to visit it one day. And maybe they will remember our simple conversation when they go there.
I hope so, Mark. That would be very nice. In this part, we talked about visiting the statue, what to do, and how to plan the trip. We also shared our ideas and feelings. I think it was fun and easy to understand. Our listeners now know more about the real experience. I feel very happy about this. Now we are almost at the end of our podcast.
Yes, Anna, this was a very enjoyable part. We talked about real-life experiences, and I think that is very useful. Our listeners can use this information in the future. Now we are ready for the ending. We will say goodbye and share our final thoughts. So, everyone, stay with us for the last part of our podcast.
All right, Mark. Now we are at the end of our podcast. I feel very happy about today's episode. We talked about the Statue of Liberty in a simple and friendly way. We started with basic ideas, then we learned about its location, history, and meaning. In the last part, we talked about visiting it. I hope our listeners enjoyed this journey with us. I also hope they learned some new words and ideas. Thank you for listening and staying with us until the end. Mark, do you have any final thoughts to share with everyone today?
Thank you, Anna. Yes, I also feel very happy about this episode. We shared many simple and useful ideas. The Statue of Liberty is a great topic for learning English and learning about the world. It is famous, but also full of meaning. I hope our listeners now understand it better. Remember, learning English can be fun and easy if you practice a little every day. Listening to conversations like this can help a lot. Thank you, everyone, for your time. It was great to have you with us today.
Thank you, Mark. I really enjoyed talking with you today. It was fun and interesting. I also want to say thank you again to our listeners. Your time is important, and we are happy you chose to listen to us. If you liked this episode, you can listen again to practice your English. You can also share it with your friends. Learning together is always better. Next time, we will come back with a new topic and more simple conversations. I'm excited for that. Please take care and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Anna. I enjoyed our talk too. It is always nice to share ideas in a simple way. I hope our listeners feel more confident in English now. Even small steps can help you improve. Do not worry if you make mistakes. Just keep practicing and listening. That is the best way to learn. We are here to help you on your journey. Thank you again for listening to our podcast. We hope to see you again in the next episode.
Before we say goodbye, I want to remind everyone of something important. Learning English is like a journey. It takes time, but it can be fun. Today, we learned about a famous statue and also practiced listening. That is a great step. You can try to speak about this topic with your friends. Even simple sentences are good. The more you use English, the better you will become. I believe in you. Thank you again for joining us today.
That is a very good message, Anna. I agree with you. Practice is the key to learning. Our listeners are doing a great job by listening today. Keep going and do not stop. Also, try to enjoy the process. When you enjoy learning, it becomes easier. We are very happy to be part of your learning time. Thank you for your support and for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, Mark, we really do. This podcast is for you, and we are happy to share it. Today's topic, the Statue of Liberty, is a symbol of freedom and hope. I think it is a good topic to remember. Maybe one day you will see it in real life. That would be wonderful. Until then, you can keep learning and dreaming. Thank you again for listening. We will see you next time.
Thank you, Anna. And thank you, everyone. We had a great time talking and learning together. This is the end of today's episode. We hope you learned something new and felt comfortable listening. Please join us again for another simple and friendly conversation. Until next time, take care and keep learning. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day and keep practicing your English. See you soon in our next episode.